morning, everyone. It's Saturday, September the 21st, Saturday morning. It's about 9:30 or something, 9:30. Walking down the bikeway here towards Robertson Mall. We're probably about 3 or 4 kilometers away from Robertson's Mall. Not that we'll get there today. We may turn off at a church I've been wanting to see. Anyhow, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my 20 months here in the Philippines. Some different things here. I've started off in San Fernando, which is a small barangay up in Iloilo. And so now I'm currently in Iloilo, the city of love, and staying here. So how's that affected me and the things I've seen differently? Main thing between a small province and one of the bigger cities is the cost of living. I think I was around 750 pesos a day. In the province I could pretty easily get by on an average day. Maybe go out to eat, take a walk, eat 2 or 3 meals at home, one of them out. Now here in Ilo, I'm probably spending double that. I'm probably up to about 1,500 pesos a day, and it fluctuates. I have a certain budget, but I go under and over it. Trying to keep an eye on it, but I'm flexible. I mean, I may spend 1,000 one day and 2,000 the next, so it kind of averages out. So that's something that to consider when you're going to move here where you live. The city is definitely more expensive. Just like in America or any other city. But that's not to say you can't live just as cheaply as the province, but you have access to so many different things: coffee shops, pizza shops. Price of things go up at various shops, but if you're really savvy, you can get street food and still not spend too much. So it's all on what you pick and choose and stuff. So it's a variable. But if you're not careful in the city, you can spend like American city. It's very easy to spend some big money. I think a couple weeks ago I went over to SR shopping center, and not shopping center, store. It's like a Costco. I think I dropped about 300 American dollars, 15,000 pesos roughly or so. I think that's around 300 American dollars. I'm not so good on the translation of the currency, unless I'm sitting down thinking about it really good. So, but anyhow, that's something to consider as you where you pick to live in the Philippines or any other country. And the other thing, it's kind of a title of one of my older videos. It's "So You Think You're Ready for the Philippines?" That would be another thing. The Philippines and life is very unpredictable. So, and the Philippines is no different, or maybe more of the same. So be, aware of that and be changeable. Because coming to the West, you're taught and expected. I've got this for retirement. I'm going to eat today. I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the grocery. Weather's going to be good. Got a car. All these things are going to work as I have known them to work. And over here, the bus may be late. The friend may not show up. You go to the embassy for your visa, and they tell you one thing or another. Depends on who you talk to and what day. So lots of variables. So the more flexible you are, I think is the better. I think that's good good wisdom for anybody in life. You know, be very flexible, and especially here in the Philippines, be able to adapt and you know, and go with the flow and stuff, because it's definitely very different over here and changeable, like the weather, they always say. So that's some of the stuff. Then the usual is, you know, take your time on things. Don't rush into relationships. I can't stress that type of stuff enough. There's plenty of people to meet. There's no shortage of that, so don't rush in. Take your time to get to know somebody. Take your time before you go investing in things over here, business and stuff, because unlike America and some other countries, very easy to spend money. Yeah, you can start a business very easily here somewhat, but is that business going to make you money, and how long is it going to return your money? You can invest $1 million, 5 million pesos very quickly, but to get that back may take you 2 to 10 years potentially. So be careful with that. So there's a lot of people always say, oh, invest, it's, you know, 5 million, 2 million, or only a certain amount. I said, I'm 62, time I get that back, I'll be 70, 80. And do I want to keep working, trying to, you know, so a lot of times I think it's better just to keep the money in your pocket, so to speak, in your bank account, and live on it, because to make money over here is definitely doable, but much different than America as far as I'm concerned. I mean, there's similar things, but I think it's the understanding of stuff and dealing with all the different people and laws that you have to deal with. And you're going to get different answers depending on who you talk to. There's the law, and then there's who, you know, different people and officials interpret it differently. There's Westwoods, that's a very upscale housing development back there. We often walk back there, so across the street there you can kind of see it. So, but the Philippines is, you know, my thoughts of it after 20 months of living here. Would I come again? The answer is yes. What would I do differently? I don't know, because no matter what you do, you make some positives and negatives to things. So I'd maybe come to be expect to be more flexible, because again, I came, I'm American, I thought, oh, I got wife, I got kids, I got family, I got all these things here in the Philippines, got my bank account, got all these things ready to go, and 20 months later, a lot of that's changed. Probably 75% of it's changed. So, but I've rolled with the punches and the changes, and still plugging along, and I still love it's a beautiful country in many spots. The beaches and the weather is great, provided you like the heat and humidity. It's like today, it's not terribly hot, but it's summer every day here in the Philippines, at least where I live. If you live in the mountains somewhere, maybe it's a little cooler, but I wear shorts every single day and a t-shirt or sleeveless shirt pretty much every single day here. So, which I like it, because here into September, you know, back in Ohio, it would be starting to turn a little chillier and snow a month or two away. So I don't miss that at all at this point. So yeah, if you got any questions or comments, or you want to add to my to the video here, feel free to leave them in the comment section or whatever, and share your words of wisdom or your experience, because I'm sure we all have something a little different that we could add to it. So I'm just sharing things off the top of my head. Like I said, don't have it scripted or written down, just chatting as we go along here. So, but that's the Philippines. Don't be ready for change. Don't rush into things. Take your time with, you know, business and money and relationships. Hey, and you meet everywhere you go. People, you know, seems very friendly. So every single day, I meet new people and get an interesting story, and people always waving, and so I've had a lot of positive experiences here with people. So I would still say after 20 months, one of the best assets or things of the Philippines is their people. So generally very kind and all this and that. Not to say there's always certain ones, but for the most part, people are pretty kind and thoughtful and generous and treat you good here. So, and the other thing I've talked about in a few of the past videos, one of the things that surprised me was I think there's a little communication issue here. It's no fault to, you know, myself or somebody else. I'm in a different country, and as far as coming from American English speaking, I've found it surprisingly, you know, hard to communicate and you know, get a straight answer stuff. So with people, I've met a handful of people in 20 months that I can really carry on a American style conversation, and they can, you know, understand what I'm saying and talk back with me with the appropriate responses. But it's no fault to them or me. So just saying, so, because I think it's overblown when you watch videos. Oh, it's an English speaking country and they're, you know, all this and that. Yes, it is, but I still think it's, you know, kind of surprised me by the lack of really understanding, you know, English and, you know, communicating. So, and I find that even so here in the Iloilo city, where it's much more developed and educated, and you still run into that. So, but generally speaking, people do speak English, and you can get by. It's not been that big of a problem where I can't get something done, but it certainly makes it much more difficult. But everybody, you know, you can say hello and thank you or different words, and most people know stuff. So, all right, if you got any questions or comments, post them in the comments section. Thanks for listening to me, and I just thought I'd ramble. It's been a kind of low pressure typhoon system over us for about a week, so we haven't had a lot of sunshine. This is the second time I've had sunshine in about a week, so we're out taking a walk. So that's it from Terry's Philippine Journey. That's a little update on my 20 months in the Philippines. Thank you, everybody. Bye.